Can I get a Bawush, perhaps? Can I get a Bawush, perhaps? I would love a Bawush. I would love a Bawush, perhaps. Oh. Bawush. Bawush. Okay. Bawush. Standard event. Let's get it. We need how much? I think we need like... Bawush. Okay. My mic cut out for some reason there, but we are back. We are big. We are big. We are big. I said we are big. My mic keeps cutting out. Standard event. We've already had one, two, is it 3 wins or 2 wins? It's saying it's 2 wins, but it's at least 3 wins. You know what I mean? Let's get it. I joined yesterday. For some reason, I always join during my free time when I'm not streaming. I don't know why that is. We're up against Graham Slab. Dauntless Drafter. Got a drafter on the enemy team. This isn't horrible, but it's not good. I'll keep it. Fuck it. We're just gonna have to hope that he doesn't have a way to deal with this. If he does, we might be in trouble. We may or may not be in trouble. If he plays a black... He plays a black... He's playing plains. I'm gonna have to play this just to get rid of that. You could seam rip this dude, or not seam rip. Yeah, no, you could seam rip my seam rip. Take back. I play this. He shelters, or he seam rips, or he could even play ethereal. We got options here. Ideally, we got another seam rip, or even an exile. Right? What's the plan here? He probably has like at least if he had a seam rip, he would have played it. He may have a sheltered. If he has a sheltered, +1 becomes a thing. Do we just try it? Because if I play this, I'm just gonna have to rely on this. I'm just gonna not do anything. I'm just gonna try and play around the shelter. Maybe we draw into a shelter by not shelter. Maybe we draw into a seam rip ourselves. Yeah, see? That wouldn't have been good, would it? Well, now he has that. Let's do this. We could do this and this, but that's kind of slow. Well, let's do this. He has a hexproof of some kind. He does have a better start than me, I'm gonna be honest. Don't want none of those. I need a seam rip or a shelter. I think I need a seam rip actually. A shelter is kind of too late. Double strike. I'm just gonna have to tank that, I think. 8 damage. He might have another flying. Yeah, we desperately need a seam rip. 12 damage. Could just finish me off right here. 14 damage. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Just a stupid card. Deck. What could I have done there? If I had played the veteran earlier along with the ethereal, he may not have sheltered the. Yeah, okay. Maybe mulligan for maybe I could have mulliganed to try and find a shelter. I mean, I had 1 seam rip, so I could have saved it too, but Yeah. I think I should have saved the seam rip. I think that would have been the better play. I think we have to mulligan this. This is like actually worse somehow. Whatever. I don't want this. This traded for like a seam rip would be ideal. Okay, he's running like a weird deck. It just duress me again. Could have a interesting. Do this. Could do this. We just play this dude. Could just hex it. If he hex it, that's actually kind of good for me. Yeah. I think that was a misplay on him. Dock up. Now the question is, what do I play next? I could play the cap. I think the cap would be better. Is the cap? Because if I play this, I'll be left with 1 mana. Yeah, I think it's the cap. Cap's, I think, the way to go here. I feel like you should have saved the hex. I don't really know. Try this here. We do have enough to just play the sentry next turn. If we wanted to do it that way. He's gonna have to get rid of the shield counter. For less than 2 mana. You can't hex it anymore. So he's gonna need a stab, maybe 2 stabs. 2 stabs would work. But then that's like a lot of shit to expend on this guy. I still don't know what type of deck he could be running. He definitely is running a blue, which is interesting. This will become a mill. It could be just like a mill deck. A black mill deck. A sheltered is kind of sweet. I think I saved that. Just play this. Attack first. Can you see this if I like swap this around? Definitely has an instant spell. Bitter Triumph you could have. I think I have to play this girl. Well, he could be working around like a deadly cover-up. A deadly cover-up would actually kind of suck, wouldn't it? That's fine. Deadly cover-up would suck here. How much is a deadly cover-up? Let me check. MTG deadly cover-up. It is a 5 mana. So you could have enough 4, 2, 4, 5. Does his... He did do the... I'm just gonna end turn. Because next turn I can play Skyward along with Shelter. This guy's already kind of dead, you know what I mean? His use has run out simply off of him getting the shield counter removed. Hopefully he plays like an Unholy Annex. An Unholy Annex would just be 3 mana. He'd have 2 left. Yeah. I feel like if I was able to put the Sheltered onto the Sentry, that might be really good. I don't know if I'll be able to get the chance. He's got 2 mana still. I don't know what he's doing. I attack next turn for sure. Deceit. See, he's running one of these then. It could be like funky one. Goes out next turn. Is he running a deadly cover up? I'm not even sure. Because if he's running the crab, he could even be running the Sunder Shock, whatever the that one card, whatever that wipes the battlefield. Okay, he gets that. Drawn to it again. I think playing this would be a misplay, right? So let's just do this. Indestructible. He'd have to exile him. I don't think he's gonna run the 3 mana exile with the 3 different abilities. Forget the name. Lucky Charm? Something Charm. I don't think he's gonna run that. How much damage would I have next turn? I'd have 3 plus 5, 8 plus 1. I'd have 9. If I get a scavenger, that would be 1 extra. Pay 3 life, activate Modok. Fine. If he convenes, I kind of fuck him up, depending on what I draw. Could be like playing a weird, oh, okay. A Seam Rip is kind of nice. But I only have enough to play 2 cards. Shelter by Ghost onto the Modok. Gets rid of him. I'll do 1 more damage plus ward. At this point, I don't think he's running a deadly cover up unless he just has 1 off and he's like has it tucked away somewhere in his thing. Yeah. It's Seam Rip. There's really no point. Skyward. We'd have to see. This one has to attack, so next turn I get a free hit. You could have another Deceit. If he's able to like spend what 3 mana to exile the Sentry, he'd need to have enough to play another, like, let's see, this is mana 2, right? So if he has a way to like get rid of this guy for 4 mana, I can Seam Rip. Well, the Void's gonna be tapped in regardless. I do have a winning hand here. It's a ward of 2. I mean, that doesn't work. It's indestructible. It's not how that works. GG's. Interesting. I feel like I'm having a real just like I've faced his type of deck before too though. Maybe I could have played the I was just scared of board wipes. Board wipes would have really fucked me up. Or real. We're at 201 pack. We went from 200. We went from 75 to 2. Not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad, dude. It's not bad. Not bad, dude. It's not bad. I feel like if you have just like an idea of what the enemy has in their hand, you can do like so much. Okay, I see a shield. Nah, well. Honestly, I go first. I don't know if I want to go first with this hand. I'll go first. I mean, it's a good hand. The only real problem is... I'm just going to end turn. Let him spend his mana first. If he... Dude, if he, like, leaves untapped, I'm going to be so sad. He doesn't. I could even take one of his, Nah, I think I have to take one of his chickens. Not chickens, otters. I said chickens. That's pretty funny. Okay, that's fine. He draws. Gotta watch out for, elementals here. Let's do this. And attack. Next turn I have this. I might just play Skyward and leave one for Shard Mage. I gotta be careful for his exile too. Or not his exile, his graveyard. What's that? I'm gonna have to try and win fast here, I think. He's got 3 in his hand. That means what exactly? Could play this. I could play this, right? We got options. We got options. Skyward, leave untapped, have enough mana for... Yeah. And then I could play this. Then I wouldn't have enough to play a spell next turn, right? Again, I think we just gotta go aggressive here. We just gotta go aggressive, I think. I think we just gotta go aggressive before he can play a Mud Crab along with... What's that one fucking annoying ass card? Bird, Magic the Gathering, Elemental, Board Wipe. Something happened. Okay, he did a... That's fine. We gotta heal up a bit here. Alright, the Sheltered by Ghost is gonna come in handy. Doesn't have enough for a Mud Crab, I don't think. Okay, this onto, well, chicken. Yeah. I'm just gonna call it chicken. Fuck it at this point, right? Take that. Start healing up a bit here. He has an instant here. It's resolve. Resolve. I think it still gets exiled. No, it doesn't? Okay, whatever. I could play this. I think that was a misplay by him, actually. It's 1-1 and hexproof. Do I feel like... How much does the Mud Crab do? 5. It doesn't have first. He's probably going to play a mud crab if he has it next turn. So what's going to happen? He plays the mud crab. He can't tap me though, I don't think. If I play the shard mage, it does nothing because it'll be 5/5 and I'll have to trade with it. Will it? Yeah, it'll be 5/5. 1 + 1 is 2. The only plan we really have is just this. Just attack with this. We heal up for 8, which is the good part. And then if he tries to take the seam rip for whatever reason, he can't. All right, we take it. Nice. Nice. I think it's called the Sunderflock. This is like a super annoying card. Sunderblock. Yeah. It's an animal? No, it's a game. Super annoying card. It's like the spell costs X less, where X is the greatest mana among elementals you control. When this creature enters, if you cast it, return all non-elemental to their owner's hand. So you basically pull out Eddie Murkrab. So this is a weird, like, this is a super good combo. So Eddie Murkrab, it gets flash, right? You play this on the enemy's turn. So if I had this in my hand, I would play it on the enemy's turn. It would stop them from attacking me because I could tap 2 of their target creatures for 6 mana. And then this will be reduced to cost X less to cast, where X is the greatest mana value among elementals you control. So it would be this one. 6, 7, 7. So it would be 0? No, it would be 2. It would be 2 mana. Be a 2 mana 5/5. That's a board wipe. Kind of insane. Kind of fucking insane. Let's get it here. Vet is nice. Skyward is nice. Turn. Yeah, I'll take it. Ideally, I get a dude that gets like the enchanted ability First Strike. It also has planes. Drops in a seam rip. It's fine, actually. I can just... This is the better play. I save my removals here. I can seam rip his seam rip if I wanted. I could shelter his seam rip if I wanted. Yeah. This would be all my mana, right? If he has another seam rip, he could seam rip my seam rip, and then it wouldn't be ideal. Let's attack first here. Okay, did he have a spell that time? I don't think so. I think I have to seam rip. That way it stops like a shelter, maybe. Could be the worst play, but I have 2 more shelters. Could come in clutch. Could seam rip that dude. Does, so be it. That's the same play as me. We're gonna be playing off draws now. We get a shard. This is a good draw, actually. Get a shard mage just to... It's actually kind of fine. If he has a shelter, another shelter, we might be in trouble. It's fine. 6 though. Yeah. Put on this guy. We take out. What happens if we take out his seam rip? Will it take out his... Let me try this. Let me try something here. Because this was... I'm gonna get my seam rip back, meaning... Okay, this works actually. I can't pay the ward, which is not cool. I can take... I don't take the first seam rip. I could take the second. I might just take this though. Yeah. And then we could attack. Yeah, let's attack here. He blocks. It's a bad. Okay. End turn. We get double strike next turn. We even have another sheltered. It's fine. 3 mana. What's the last card? It's not much. Okay, okay. Land would be pretty neat if we don't get it. Double strike. Play this and this. Options. We got options. We got options, don't we? We got a lot of options. Okay, he's playing off top decks, which is really beneficial for us, I think. And then he didn't play this card, so that could be... It probably is just a land, right? So with that said, we could play just this, make this a 4, take out our own spider, because we can't take out any of his spider, right? And then we can just start playing off the... Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan, boys. It has double strike. Double strike also acts as first strike, so we can trade in. And if... Yeah. For sure, for sure. Super clutch play actually exiling the seam rip, by the way. Super duper clutch. If he doesn't block, that's 10 damage to the face. Okay, he blocks. Smart. Yeah. Then even if he's definitely not gonna be able to get rid of this, he shouldn't attack next turn. If we draw into a like an enchant first strike, whatever, it's over, I think. My turn. Definitely has a land. I could play this. That'll leave me at 1. Yeah. Could be a shard mage. Shard mage. Resolve all. Then we can... we'd have to play off this, right? Thing is, he could double block into the... Proof. We don't have first strike, right? So if he does get this, what will he get? He would get 2 seam rips. I don't like that. You could seam rip a lot of stuff back, so let's do this here. Then we could play this slow. It's unfortunate he had the shard, but so be it. cool. I like that trade. It's fine. Could attack. That's a bad attack, I think. Now. We have 2 mana. We could play this. This is a slow, though. This is very slow. It's +1/+1. Yeah, I think we just do this, though. No attack end turn. Let's just pray he doesn't get anything crazy. Honestly, I think we're chill. We're chill with whatever he gets. Spider. Let's do this. Let's do that. Fine. Can't block with that because that's flying. Then we get 8 lifesteal, which is dope. Okay. It's got vigilance, so I can block. Then he got a pretty good it's got a ward cost of 4. He would need a 1 mana exile, which a Seam Rip would actually do the job. But then I'd have a dude with flying, maybe. I'm not too sure. Here's 3 mana. Shelters. Could get rid of this. Or did we lose here? That was actually a very good draw for him. Like an actual super good draw from him. It's 1/1. That's all his damage there. He doesn't have enough to kill me just yet. A ward cost of 2. I mean, depending on what 15, 16, yeah. Don't block. I need to find a way to do 9 damage here. Exiles a random thing, that's fine. It's not it. Yeah, then he just has so much HP. Well, GG's. That was a good draw from him. The Seam Rip was actually like the best thing he could have top decked. That's insane. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. I think I played that pretty well though. The only other thing I could have done was maybe spread out the vigilance. That maybe, like instead of stacking it all on, I stacked 2 of these onto the Captain America. What I could have done differently was maybe put 1 on the Spider, put 1 on the Captain America. But even then, he still top decked his. He still top decked the Seam Rip, so it's like. Human. I think he's got a weird life gain deck. Doesn't really run removals, I don't think. Let's just do this. This isn't horrible, but I should have maybe mulliganed this. Okay. Do this. That was a horrible play playing this first, fuck's sakes. It's 1/1, that would put me, actually it's enough. Get vigilance. Could have that. This was a misplay. The cavern. I forget you can't tap it for spells. Fuck's sakes. Drops in the scavenger himself. Drops in the seam rip. I might just be over with. All because of this. I mean, let's see. Let's see what we draw into first. Play this. Play this next. We have first strike on it. Comes a 3/3. I can just lock into it still. Now I can't block into it. Fuck's sakes. Alright. This is not ideal, dudes. Can't even block into it because it has menace. That's right. That's a decent drop. Play this. I have 2. Alright. The question is, what do we take and what don't we take? Double strike could be a problem. Could take the... I think we're just gonna take that girl, right? And then put him on this. Then we heal a fuck ton here. Then he has what? 5, 8, 10 damage. Taps everything. I played this. Maybe we draw into another good card. Is that dead? Close. What do we draw into? Could play this. That'll leave me with 1 mana. 1 mana to play the Shard Mage. If I play this, I'm gonna have to need an extra blocker. I need him to... We have to play this. Next. No attack and turn, and then we're just gonna have to double strike. I think it's over here though. Resolve. We could just let the void go, block it with the sentry. I think now is the best time to play this though. You have 8 on it. Let's see if this is enough. Block this and what's that? Nope, can't do that. Has to be that. So that's what? 5. It's got menace, that's right. It's not enough. This is what? Or I could try. This is 3, 5, 10, 13 damage. I say, I think I have to try something like this. Because now this is what? 10, 13 still. Plus 8. Yeah. NT. NT. Seam Rip really fucked me up. Then he just had that thing. I think that I gotta stop playing the human cavern. I feel like if I had played it a little different, it might have been better. Cause I would have had enough mana to hexproof my dude. Let's try though. Got a mythic. I like the uncommon wild card. We got Thor Gorbor. Nice. We got Thor Boy. Boyish. End stream though. That's all I wanted to do today was just finish up this what's it called? The standard event on stream. GG's. I didn't stream this morning. It's fine though. On to the next.